Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. This morning, DCI Kinoti issued a very long press statement where he explained exactly what happened with the arrested 3 Venezuelan nationals. And Kinoti from the press statement seems to be responding to Wafula Chebukati, because about 2 days ago, Wafula Chebukati, through a press statement, alleged and claimed that the government had seized some IEBC equipments that IEBC was intending to use in this year's elections. And Chebukati also made it very clear that that move by the government was going to hamper and hinder this year's election. So this morning, Kinoti responded to that and just explained what happened. Kinoti made it very clear that they never seized any equipment, or rather any IEBC equipment. What they seized were personal belongings of the Venezuelan national who was arrested and detained at JKIA. And the equipments, according to the press statement, are 1 personal laptop, 1 personal monitor, 5 flash disks, 1 mobile phone, and assorted personal computer accessories. And if you go through that press statement, Kinoti is largely succeeding in exposing Wafula Chebukati's lies and propaganda. Though that's an analysis I'm going to do in our next video after this. In this video right now, I want us to listen to William Ruto's response after Kinoti issued the press statement. Listen to Ruto.
Kinoti, awache ama tunaelewana namna gani? Si hao watu wawache hiyo puzi. Tunaelewana? Tuko pamoja?
Yes. It's interesting that William Ruto is angrily attacking DCI Kinoti, but at the same time defending Wafula Chebukati. Kinoti, in my honest opinion, is just trying to make IEBC transparent and open, to be accountable. William Ruto does not want IEBC to be transparent and to be accountable. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. William Ruto wants IEBC to work in some secrecy and opaqueness. And upon William Ruto responding that way, lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir, a very close Raila ally, took to his social media accounts and had this to say. Donald B. Kipkorir, for many years, Oda told us they had God and the people. We now know that the people were Venezuelans and their God was Abdullahi Abdi Mohammed. We've also known all along that Oda's master strategy is to steal elections using technology and sneaking in an algorithm into voting system. That's lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir, a very close Raila ally. So in this video, I want us to answer only one question. Why do you think William Ruto is trying to thwart any attempt or any means possible to make IEBC transparent and accountable? Because from the way William Ruto and his team are behaving and reacting, it seems they don't want IEBC to be transparent and to be accountable. Ruto and his team wants IEBC to work in secrecy and in opaqueness. That's the question I want us to find out in this video right now. In case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. The first answer to that, William Ruto already knows that in a free and fair election, he does not stand any chance of defeating Raila Odinga. So if IEBC was to conduct election in a free and fair manner, William Ruto knows he will lose to Raila Odinga. So William Ruto wants IEBC to work in some secrecy or opaqueness so that maybe can pull some surprises or rather some things to make sure that results actually favors him. That's what I'm seeing why William Ruto does not want IEBC to be transparent. William Ruto does not want this year's election to be open and transparent. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. And then secondly, William Ruto is on record stating clearly that nobody can beat him if he is in government. And Ruto at some point, even though he has been flip-flopping, whether he's in government or not, he has also been boasting that he's part of the system, part of that deep state. And if you look at William Ruto, immediately Uhuru Kenyatta was sworn in as the president for his second term, William Ruto started his campaigns immediately. And if you go back to William Ruto's first time, when they formed government with Uhuru Kenyatta, it's clear William Ruto was the person pulling the strings at that time. And the same principle and strategy and means they might have used to win in 2013 and also in 2017, that's the principle and means and strategy William Ruto intended to use in 2022. And from where I sit, as more details emerge, I'm now fully convinced, or rather I'm getting convinced, that William Ruto had laid out a strategy with some officials at IEBC. And the strategy was also to be given the blessings by the system, by the deep state. But now that the deep state and William Ruto fell apart, that's exactly what is causing all this confusion. William Ruto had already struck a deal with some officials at IEBC, maybe even in their first term in 2013, because William Ruto knew for a fact that in 2022, himself and Uhuru Kenyatta were going to be together. So William Ruto, in my honest opinion, started way too early, maybe up in 2013, striking a deal with some IEBC commissioners. And the deal was maybe to help him, or rather to rig him in 2022. And that was going to be made possible with the assistance of the deep state, the system. The split between Uhuru and Ruto actually just thwarted that. And that's why William Ruto is bitter, because his plan, he can't actualize his plan without the government. He can't actualize his plan without the blessings of the deep state. That's what I'm seeing here. So as I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, it comes out almost clearly that William Ruto's plans that he intended to use to win this year's election are being curtailed. The government is thwarting that plan. That's why William Ruto is bitter and does not want openness or transparency at IEBC. He knows that if IEBC is to be transparent, then they are going to be exposed, maybe for some deals they maybe had or rather planned with maybe one or two officials at IEBC. And when I talk about the officials, I'm seeing the former officials. You know, some commissioners resigned and then 4 new ones were appointed. I'm seeing the ones who remained at IEBC. William Ruto might have struck a deal with 1 or 2 of those officials. But that the deal cannot be possible now that the government and IEBC and William Ruto are not reading from the same page. That's what is causing confusion and bitterness in William Ruto's camp. And also, as I conclude, I've always been maintaining here that IEBC cannot rig for any person without the assistance of the government. And also, it might be possible that William Ruto, largely, there is no serious deal he might have also crafted with IEBC. He might also just he might just be playing again some psychological games with Kenyans. Those are all possibilities I'm seeing here. Let me conclude it there. In case you are watching us for the very first time, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Our fans and subscribers here, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.